All right. Hey. Thanks for the introduction. That was awesome. That was a long introduction. I love that. So we're going to look into leveraging Ark UI Vue to build your own tiny component library. So I hope everyone wanted to build a component library, or maybe they have to because of work reasons. So let's look into that. I prepared a few slides to just yeah, give an intro also about Ark UI, what Ark UI is, and a little about what we're going to do. Um, so first of all, let's look into what we are going to do. So this is one of the screens that we will probably have at the end of the exercise. This is Histoire. It's a Vue variant of Storybook, if you don't know it, which shows an avatar component. And if you are fast and have time, you can also build a dialogue component. And in here we will have the avatar with the documentation on the right side, etc., of our component library. And we will also have that avatar or dialogue in a Nuxt application, which will be a playground to try out the component library that we just built. So that's the goal of this exercise. The main goal is on how to see it, to see how this works and how you can do this for yourself. Now, when we're building a component library, we can do this two ways. So one way is we can go in naked and afraid. We can build everything like the logic of the components, the styling from scratch, and hope we survive this. Or we can go in prepared with a backpack full of already built components with the logic already written for us. And we can just tweak it so it will be our own component library like we want it to be. And that's what we're going to do. We're not going naked and afraid. We're going prepared with a backpack full of components, and that backpack is Ark UI. So I hope you all know what a component library is. If not, it's like a collection of components that you can use for your application. But Ark UI is not just any component library. Ark UI is a component library that works for a wide range of JS frameworks. So it works. It's framework agnostic, and it works with Vue, for example, and that's what we're going to do. If you ever want to do it in React, you can use your Ark UI to build your own component library in React as well. Now, it's more than that. It's also a headless component library, which means that it comes without any styling. There is no styling solution on top of it. It's just the logic of the components, which makes it perfect for what we're going to do today, because then we can easily tweak it the way we want our components to look like. We can have the opportunity to use our own favorite styling solution to do this. For example, now I'm going to use just vanilla CSS, because I think that's the most easiest way to start for everyone here. But if I wanted to do it on my own for, I don't know, for my own library, I would have gone for Panda CSS, for example. But Tailwind is also a great solution. I think that's more popular at the moment. So that's what Ark UI is. Just a little overview. Ark UI is like a wrapper around Zeg.js. If you want to know more about both of them, just check out the documentation of them. Let's just see. This is what I mean when we have, for example, the avatar component right out of the box with just the logic. It will look like unstyled, like the square frame of the picture, and we will have to add our own solution of styling solution to make it round, like the one on the right. And let's just dive into the exercise itself right now to see what we're going to do. So what is the goal? Well, I want to build a very tiny component library with your first closed component that uses Ark UI Vue under the hood. We wanted to display and document it in Histoire, so that the user of our component library can check it's there instead of building a full-blown website documentation website for now. Then we want to leverage your favorite styling solution. For example, I will be using just vanilla CSS for it. And then if we have like time, we can add more components into it. And a good component library also has tests. So we were going to add a very basic Vitest tests for components. And then we're going to check if our components work in a Vue, in a Nuxt playground. So that's what we have as goals. Now, just scroll down. First of all, you gotta clone. You have to clone the Tiny4UI boilerplate from the GitHub URL. I also posted in Discord after I done the intro. It's easiest if you have npm installed, because we're going to use npm workspaces, and basic knowledge of Vue and CSS is helpful. So small thing that I want to show. Let's see if this is my code. It's not the code I wanted to show, but it's already showing the solution. Let's just quickly jump in and close everything, close all. So what I meant with is that we're going to use PNPM workspaces just to work with the different workspaces that we have. For example, under packages, we have the library, which will hold our components and has Histoire already set up for us. So there's a source folder where we will have to add the components into, but Histoire is also already set up for us. Vitest is also already set up for us. So we got good go. The same for the playground, which is a Nuxt application, already set this up. So what you have to do first is just install all the packages and test if the Histoire works and the playground works. So in the root pack, at the root level, there's a package.json which has the scripts, and those are already used like the PNPM workspace stuff. So not much to worry about. We can just dive into building. All right. I hope the exercise itself will be clear. If not, hit me up on the Discord. One big tip is take a look at the Ark UI documentation. It can be found here. For example, just arkui.com/vue to have the Vue code snippets and everything, just to make sure, because that will be very helpful when you're building your own component. All right. I think we can start coding, right? So good luck, have fun. Most of all, have fun, and see you in the Discord after 45 minutes of coding to go over the solution. Right. Thank you.